Okay, well, I thought I was done. Every time you think you're done with something, you know, like that thing, I thought I was finished with it. But turns out, I'm not. This was the last piece that I was going to do anything with, and it was actually part of the V-berth that covered that over there. And normally you take that stuff off and throw it in the wash machine, and it comes pretty clean. But as you can see, this piece didn't come out very clean. Luckily, I held on to the cover that was on the aft uh, berth over there, the quarter berth, and this material is really still pretty nice. So what I'm probably going to do, I'll take and make a pattern. I'll use that as a pattern, cut out a piece of this. I just have to, I'm not going to sew these edges all the way around. I'm just going to sew the corners to go down along the side. That's all I think I really need to do with it. And then I'll put it back on there. So that'll look good. That'll be clean looking compared to that. Like I say, the rest of the V-berth stuff is pretty good shape. So there you go. Think you're done, and you're not. Just the way life is, isn't it? Yes. Well, my friends, you find us back here again. I said, there's always something that comes up. This was, like I think I told you a minute ago, this is the piece that goes on there, which is part of the V-berth area that comes out. And I had to do some wash. Normally you can wash those things and they come out pretty clean, but this one just would not come out clean. So I did take part of the quarter berth back there material that I hadn't thrown out yet, that had been underneath and pretty well protected. So it's pretty clean looking, you know. And I cut it out, and I'll just have to sew the corners up on it, slip it back over, and then when my friends come back, I have to take and borrow a stapler to put it on. And that will, mark my words, finish my sewing for a while. Cross my fingers, cross my fingers, cross my arms, cross my legs. I can cross my tongue, I can cross it too. All right, let's hope this is it. Okay, that's done. It's not stapled on there yet, but it's looking good. I had a problem. I don't know if I should have twisted it so the pattern went up through the center or along one side. I didn't really think about it until after I cut it, but that side's straight and that side's really angled as far as the pattern goes. But if you look up here, and I don't know what I should have done, because this side is pretty much goes along the pattern here. That side follows the pattern along there. So any way I did it, it would have been wrong on both sides. At least now it'll be right on one side, and the other side just look a little bit off. But that, people, is the last upholstery sewing I am doing for a while. Okay, this is just going to be a short edition here. Since I redid the upholstery over here, put the new foam on it, it's a lot firmer foam. So when I lay down, I used to be able, the foam used to compress, and you hit this up so far, and I was able to get up in here and use the whole width of this berth here to sleep on. But now that it's firmer, my body doesn't fit underneath here, and this only goes up that far. So what I've come up with, I have these T-hinges, and what I'm going to do is attach them back here, fold them down, and I'll show you over here closer now. Attach these to the back of the, I'll have to, right here is a little mark, I have to bend it at that mark at an angle, drill me another little hole in here so I have a better fastener, and when this is bent up, I'll attach this to the back of the cushion back there, So I'll be able to go not just up higher near the top. Now it's way down, it only folds it so far, but attach this near the top, so when the cushion folds, instead of being straight down like this and only being able to go that far, which leaves the cushion out that way, I can actually flip it all the way up, and that will actually clear that whole area over there to lay right up against the back, because the cushion will flip all the way up and not just so far. So I have marked one of them, and what I'll be doing is I have 4 of these, and I'm going to mark all of those. I'll bend them all, I'll drill the holes in them, and then I'll come back and show you how I'm going to mount them. Okay, I've marked these all the same spot. I'm going to take these channel locks and attempt to bend them all in the same spot. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. I'll try one. It should bend pretty easy, actually. I'm going to put the little one on the top and the big one on the bottom. I think that'll work best. Let's see if I can bend this up, which I should be able to. It doesn't quite fit all the way. There we go. Let's see how this does. Well, I'll get back to you when I get one of these done. Well, that's one of them. It didn't come out exactly perfect, but in this world, nothing is. So that's one done. I'll do the other 4, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, I bent all my pieces the way they're supposed to be. Got out my drill, found the right approximate hole. Normally I would do the drilling outside of that, but I do have a special work board I can use when I'm inside. All you do is just drill me a hole. Doesn't really matter where. Somewhere near the middle of this to be able to put another mounting screw. Oh, hello. Another mounting screw in. This may take a while. I'll get back to you. Well, that really sucked. It took a lot of pressure. I had to go with a smaller bit that had a little bit of grip on it, and had to get up on it and hold it down. Tough. I think I'm due for another set of drill bits. I can guarantee you that. Okay. The next stage, I have to take, well, kind of a rough edge there. It'll be all right, I guess. I have to take and put these in the right spot over there. Now I don't have enough room to put these down behind it and then try to screw it in. Plus, they have to be open for me to screw it in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set them down where they're supposed to go, and I'll mark the 2 outside marks on the back of the seat bench, backrest, whatever you want to call it. And then I'll take the whole thing off and drill them all out, mount all these, stick it back, and then redo it. So that's the plan. Now, I'll be struggling through this point here, so I'm not going to bore you with having to watch me do this. Well, I'll tell you what, maybe I'll try to put one on. See if it'll work. If I can get it right. About where it goes. Up near the top. Well, that looks okay. I found a hole. Okay. I got that marked. Hopefully I'll be able to see it with this pink marker. I'll take and mark all the other ones and then take it off and try. Okay, I got them all marked. I'm going to take that off and attach all of the, pre-drill the holes a little bit, screw these in, and then stick it all back. But we'll see. Hopefully that'll work. Okay, I got all those marked. I switched my drill bit out just for a small little pilot hole on the back. If I don't, they will go in all cockeyed in that. So that's what I'm going to do next. Get me a little pilot hole in the middle of each of these little dots. Hopefully it won't move around like that. And this will assure me that the screws are going to go in where they're supposed to. At least that's the... Well, that went well. I'm going to leave this bit in so I can pre-drill the holes for the back. And now I'm going to go ahead and attach the hinges to the back of the backrest. And I'm just going to do that by hand. So it's not very interesting. I'll come back like... Okay, I got all those in. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this back up here and just mark the two outside ones. And then I'll, that will hold the whole thing in place while I attempt to do the other holes. Let's see. As always, it's easier said than done. Let me attempt this. And up where it goes. I'll mark that back one. Make my way down to the other side. Mark that one. Now, are you still there? Oh, yeah, it's me. I'm still here too. I'll drill those pilot holes out, put those two up, and then I'll be able to drill all the other holes. Okay, got that done. It was easier, like I said than done. But now at least I can drill all the other pilot holes, put the screws in, and then I'll show you what it looks like after I get to that point. Until then, it's just going to be a whole lot of drilling and screwing. Well, there you have it. It goes all the way down where it's supposed to go. Now it can come all the way up here. Gives me all the space I need to get back in here. The only thing I have left to do, I have to relocate this strap over here, which actually holds this backrest in place when it's in this position. And also, obviously, I'm going to have to do something with the back of this because this is all just raw plywood. I don't know if I have enough material. I'll just staple some back here just so it looks okay. Because the only time you're going to see it is when I'm sleeping here. But at least it'll make it look like it was finished right. So, let me change this. That one thing over, and except for stapling the upholstery back on there to make it look better, this job is done. Well, I got that strap on, it's up there, holding pretty good. Like I said, after I get the staple gun from my friend to finish the other thing, I'll finish that. And I cut myself off, I say, job good, job well done, Dale. See how you can't do it, I'll pat myself on the back. But thanks for watching. Okay, just when I thought I was done with my old friend here, it comes back to rear its ugly head one more time. So I basically taken those strips, cut them the proper width, and I'll sew these together and then pretty much just put a hem all the way around the whole thing and just staple them. That's all I can really do. But I'm back with my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. Little son of a gun. Let's see if it'll cooperate. I'm hoping so. I'll make this one pass with you just to see if I'm going to be happy or not. Oh, yep, my thread disappeared. Oh well, I'll get back to you after I got it all sewed together. No problem. Okay, I'm down to the last hem, and I have had some problems. It got stuck a couple of times. I had to change the bobbin out, blah, 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 blah. But this was going to be the final stitch, and of course it got stuck right there again. But I'm kind of expecting that. But this is the last one, and then I will put this away. I swear. I swear. Done. Away, foul beast. Okay. I got that. That's going to go back up there. And it's going to look just wonderful when I get done. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. But I have to wait till the staple gun to do it. Well, I bet you're almost as happy as me that you aren't going to see this again, right? Right. All right, well, my friend next door, Dave, came back and I was able to borrow his stapler. So I was able to staple down the rest of the material on the cushion for the V-berth. And I got all the pieces across there. So it'll be all nice and hidden. Looks pretty good. A couple little things off, but I wasn't too worried about that. But yeah, so now I am officially done with upholstery. Yes, I am. I did say it before, maybe more than once, but this time it's the truth. I swear.